Good day, lords and ladies of the internet. I am your queen today, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentle lady of the internet, and I welcome you back to my kingdom, the kingdom of two crowns, where I, Elizabeth Juliet, are now preparing to travel to the fifth island to avenge my mother and free this land once and for all. I have no idea the state the island will be in once we arrive, but I have faith. But mostly at this current point in time, we're just waiting for the third knight to appear. And he sure is taking his time. Well then, it is time for me thus to leave. We are going straight to the fifth island. We don't need to worry about the fourth island. There's nothing special on the fourth island. I mean, what's on the fourth island? The bear, the lizard, the night hermit. Frankly, the night hermit isn't that special. So we'll be going straight to the fifth island. So, I don't know what it means by gems 3 right there. Does that mean how many are stored on the island, or how many I can get from the island? Either way, it matters not to us. We must expand and repair. Actually, quite frankly, it looked like there was already a knight on this island, so I don't know how to feel about that. And I do mean I can get Mr. Hermit here immediately, so that's very good. I need to spend money on the farmers. However, I do not yet have the needed resources for that. I do find myself quite worried about the current state of affairs in this island. I've got 3 knights there. How many do I have on this side? And 3 knights here. My mother's old guard survived. They've kept the people safe and the kingdom running since my mother's demise. Oh. I have mixed thoughts about that, actually. Does that mean they could have done something to keep my mother alive, or... Either way, we will keep this economy going and booming. We will hire everyone that we can. Stand here. Ingenuity equals infinite possibilities. So this guy upgrades the walls, does he? Well, interesting. Well, I believe my initial kingdom to be secured. We will be needing a catapult. More than likely. It's my mother's dog. I have 2 puppies now. Let's see this attack then, shall we? Oh, was that it? Just 2 little greed. I probably want to fortify things before I even attempt to break portals. Such as making those... whatchamacallits? Those roofed towers. They seem invaluable. If you could give me your offerings, farmers, that would be most beneficial. Excellent, we have a lot of money right now. Do I want to fortify this wall here? Or should I move further on? Either way, I wish to fortify the wall on the other side, so... How badly does the attack on this side look? The dogs are barking quite heavily. So... The greed's number do increase. That's for sure. If we can chop down those 3 trees right there, we'll be able to advance the wall and have plentiful land required to upgrade our defenses. You know, when they're given plenty of land, the archers really do make a lot of money, don't they? Excellent. With these trees chopped back, we'll be ever that much more closer to the portal over there. We'll have to see the fertility of that land before we can decide upon whether to expand our walls that far back forward. I am, admittedly, leaning in favor of it, though. Jesus Christ. The farm investment was certainly an investment. A worthwhile investment. I'm not sure if they'll go further than that. I'm not even sure if they'll manage to dig up that third tree. It does not appear that the bunnies will breed upon this sacred cherry blossom. So, that leads to concerns. No, the bunnies do appear over here. Good. Also, they did not break that tree. I did wonder. So we most definitely can advance out to this wall, giving us plenty more leeway and protection for the farmers. We will do that tomorrow. These towers I still wish upgraded because the floaters will attack either way. You're cutting it quite close, aren't you guys? That's more reason we need to expand these walls. I have Rover and Terence, the family hounds. Certainly looks like they're taking advantage of the new farming grounds, at least. And they are closer to the woods, which gives them the chance to find us venison. In addition, I should most definitely already go over to the recruitment grounds, because the chances of the vagabonds not being there are very slim. How is this side doing? There's a distinct lack of... I am most definitely going to have to build that tower outside of this wall. But if I wish to do that, we must act fast with it. Just like I need to do to the other side, but the other side already has the walls active. I wonder if I should make more knights. If I can have 5 knights on both sides, that would most definitely be useful. I am sure. If we could then, let's start building that keep tower. And we need to be about it fast, considering it's outside the wall. It is, after all, the first line of defense. And as the first line of defense, it can't have access to being attacked by the greed. This shall become one of our primary fortified positions, everyone. Now, obviously, this side won't make as much money from hunting as the other side. Or maybe I'm completely wrong. It is getting pretty late. I would be very, very much grateful if you could finish your buildings, please. Excellent. We'll start working on upgrading that into a keep tomorrow. Why do you lot come to hunt on this side when the western whatever side is so much better at both hunting and like you won't need to run over here all the time? Now we get to see if the greed actually attack them. Huh, they made it so that the greed don't even hit the wall. Credit to them, I suppose. Let's go get some money off the farmers. They're probably completely loaded, aren't they? I guess my primary issue is I don't know how long it'll take to complete these buildings. If we can get a full-sized keep, I would be very, very happy. Right, with that keep now being complete, it will be time for us to move on to the other side. And start fortifying this side. Alright, you two, in the morning you're going to start building on that tower, that keep right, that future keep right there, okay? The dogs are at alert. That means they are coming. We will purge this land in the name of my mother, the late Jennifer Juliet. There we go. Get building. At least I'm closer to the vagabond camp right here as well. We do need these towers at least tier 3, 4, before we... Is it 5? Little keep. Little keep. It's a little tower, 2-man tower, 3-man tower, roofed tower. Tier 5. We need them at least tier 5 before we start a blood moon by attacking those portals. Are they actually immune to the big guys? I never considered that. I admit, I'm not even sure which side I should actually attack, considering this side is pretty well protected, given the amount of walls on it. But it doesn't have very many defenses after this point, does it now? I want to see the keep at work. We practically didn't even see the enemy. I like how you're with the farms, Miss Hermit. It's actually very fitting for you, isn't it? Day 10. This was the day of the blood moon last time, so the knights tell me. I'm well defended. Possibly more so than my mother was. I was not here at the first light. I don't think I wish to risk building the tier 6 tower. So that should be evident enough for us. And hopefully they can't get attacked by brutes. More so, hopefully we shouldn't actually be attacked tonight. I should actually say. I believe all the walls on this side are iron. They are. I haven't heard any particularly bad signs or sounds to insinuate that it's a blood moon tonight. The dogs are not howling. It is not the night of blood. Good. Very good. My god, just having 3 guys in a keep is so good at defending you. You will have a lot of room to grow and expand after we destroy this portal. And that is what we have to do. It's what we will do. The knights are at full strength and we will have our tower. It is time for us to attack. There we go. That double howl is so creepy. I have more faith in the other side than I do this side. In full honesty. You might want to load that up. The night of blood is upon us, everyone. Steel yourselves for the upcoming assault. Hopefully our frontal keep should keep us safe from the floaters. I still never tested whether they are safe against floaters. I guess I'm going to going to test that now. They're coming. Steel yourselves. And here I was about to say we haven't been attacked. Ah, I didn't lose any knights. That's a positive sign. Well, that went really, really well, actually. Yes, we lost an awful lot of bows and arrows, but no men. No important knights. We just need to buy them more bows and arrows. I didn't lose any farmers, did I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope, no farmers lost. That went really, really well. Getting attacked on the side I didn't expect to get attacked on, really concerning. But also interesting in that we blood moons only ever attack one side, which I don't think I was aware of before. You're taking so long to repair that wall, aren't you? Theoretically, if I keep attacking this side, the side that contains the cliff portal, I believe. I'm pretty sure this is the cliff portal, at least. I'm not going further than that. I started running too late in the day. If I keep attacking this side, we will hit the cliff portal, which is the home of the greed. Then I don't know if they'll be able to spawn from the other side. But then, if we attack the portal side will be able to summon everything onto this side in order to defend. And this side is pretty well defended at the moment. I mean, especially if I can get enough that they're working as well. And this side doesn't affect our economy as much either. Do they actually only attack from one side? Because I've always known them to attack from both up till this point. Follow? Are you going to tell me to invest my coins? Yeah. Fine. You have a point, madam. But a wiser ruler also uses those stored up coins in order to expand their kingdom. Who even is that ghost? It can't be my mother, can it? Where's the blacksmith? That's a bad sound. I am overreacting about that sound. I think at the current time, I have less cause to expand than to just build keeps wherever I can. Considering it doesn't appear that they can be attacked in the keep. And that tree is too close. Which means that if I start building keeps along this path, they'll be able to do a hell of a lot of damage to any blood moon before that blood moon can strike us. Which at the current time seems like a really good course of action. Admittedly though, I would really like a blacksmith, just so I can start, you know, buying the more knights. Because to have 5 knights on both sides would be really nice. So if this little space here could turn into a blacksmith. I mean, it did turn into a spear place, so there's no reason why it couldn't turn into a blacksmith. I don't think. And I would kind of like more knights on either side before I start attacking portals. You know? You two, you have a lot of work to get done. I would say I would work you like dogs, but these two don't know a day of work in their life. That's some interesting background music. The bards are really working hard right now, aren't they? Definitely not going to be able to get it to tier 3 before nightfall. But I should be able to get it to tier 2. No blacksmith. That is dreadfully annoying. Oh! Here's a blacksmith. I'm going to have the most noble and defended kingdom of all the realms. Is it me, or does that moon look a little pink? Builders, if you could please get to building. I would really like a roofed tower, please. Because as I've said, it looks like people on in the roofed keeps are actually invincible. So I think I might start buying ammunition for the catapults each day, just to be safe. You will become a squire. A noble squire. And then from that... Oh, I've already got a squire. You will become another noble squire. I did not need that. Take that money back. I'm going to go visit the farms. It looks like you guys didn't get that tower finished that long ago, so I'm glad I told you to do it when I did. Alright, well, there's only one stage left of this keep that needs to be made, so... Get to it, my builders. So now we seem to find ourselves with the same problem that we've always had. Manpower. Now that I think about it, can't I can. Builders! I may not build a wall there, but I can certainly build a keep here. And it is very close, meaning they'll be able to attack with arrows for quite a long while. I don't think I'll be able to get the tier 2. I'm not getting the tier 2. Now I swear to God, if today is a blood moon. You know what? Just in case. That is a very pink looking moon. We really are not far off the blood moon. I mean, I can make a wall right there, but it's very stupid to right now. Once that portal is clear, it won't be as stupid. Because with the portal cleared, I'll be able to make this wall right here. And there's a keep right here behind it. But there's also one right there in front of it, giving excellent coverage fire, making it a very defensible position. Maybe not as defensible as the double wall, but more defensible in an offensive manner. I've just noticed the seasons, the trees, how they darken, how the time of snow is almost upon us. The ghostly visage of my mother is right. I need to store my money. Be ready for the winter. I've spent all day storing my money. But no, tonight is not the night of blood, but it is coming soon. I wish to make the defensive and fortable position on the other wall. If I wish to do that, I need to be ready to attack. And so attack is what I shall do. Go, my knights. We are preparing the fire barrels. We have double keep support on both sides. I believe us capable and ready. And hopefully not too stupid to try and cut down a tree. Right. Of course not. Of course they're too stupid. You better be quick on that. Thank you. Now run. If you die, it is not my fault, and I care not. Is that a bow right there? This side does not appear to be getting attacked, and that concerns me. They took the dog. Not having them take the dog. No taking my dog. It would appear that the side that gets attacked is the opposite side to what produces the blood moon. Or, the side you attack, if you attack one side, the other side will get the blood moon. That's what I mean. Why are you all alone? Aren't there meant to be two of you? While it is true that the towers provide us further advanced positioning aid to lessen the attack on the walls, it doesn't actually help the attacks on the walls. So for instance, if once they're past, those keeps can't do anything. And it makes them less than effective against the people such as the brutes. Why are you guys going back or forward or whatever? I'm guessing he was an idiot. I'm guessing you're an idiot. I'm guessing that someone tried to hit the wall and just didn't do it in time. So you guys, I severely hope that you can get this done. We're going to get this up to tier 3, and then tomorrow we can start work on the tier 4. We're not going to progress it to tier 5, because they are already invincible in the tier 5. We'll progress it to tier 5, but not to tier 6, because they're already invincible in the tier 5 against things, and the fact there's less of them means we'll have more people at the walls where they're needed. If that makes sense. I think that made sense. They're a little different because they're quite near the wall. And plus, I never thought of this technique when I was first doing this earlier. Can I upgrade an iron tower into a bakery? I can't help but wonder. We've got 3 archers trying to reach the tower before they get killed. Which isn't very effective when there is... Look, if I just leave 2 coins, can you just go away? Thank you. And you recover my coins. Oh, aren't you the best little guard ever? Mr. Baker, you're going to come with me. The answer is yes, I can. Good. Good to know. I'm going to turn that into a bakery. Right there. Because simply put, it frees up an archer. This is complete, right? It is now. Okay. We have the advanced guard, the post-advanced guard, and then the tower keep. I love how I've got so many soldiers and not hunters at the moment, actually. I really do not like how dark and dreary it is right now. Because I swear I am just going to hear a howl from those little pups there. Now, by making that bakery, we'll have access to the vagabonds that are on this side. Right. We are extremely well defended right now. I can't help but feel. But you know what I think I actually also need right now? A big fancy I'm coming get over here to help defend the walls guy. Because I'm pretty sure that's what this guy does. I think it's just as powerful as a steel wall, except it has a horn on it. So, it has been almost 2 hours and I have killed 1 portal. I'm good at progressing quickly. Yes, you look like a literal iron wall, except with a giant horn on top. So, let's pick you up and put you on the other side as well. As I say, there's very few hunters now. Majority of people are soldiers working under the knights. So I guess the big question is, do I want to attack this wall or the other wall? That sounded like a completed horn. Nice. You haven't even used the flame barrels I bought earlier. Has the layer of keeps really been doing that well at keeping back the greed? I still have 2 dogs, right? Yes. Just needed to make sure. Right. Then, how many of these things can I buy? Apparently as many as I could possibly want. And they're just added to the pile of flaming ammo. Alright, farmers, here's the deal. You're going to give me all your penance. And it will be spent on the war effort. Right, it is a brand new day. And you know what that means? A brand new day means a brand new attack. Now, if I'm not mistaken, they're going to attack this side. I need some money off you guys. Just in case. The other side is the one getting attacked, isn't it? That's why they're running. Because they're like, this side's getting attacked. Why is the queen running away from the combat? Yep. That went well. Well, I mean, either way, I was certainly right about the flaming catapults doing the job. Right now, we have 5 knights on both sides. Eager to prove themselves and to attack the enemy as is needed. We have an awful lot of potential defense in this one. On this side. I mean, we have 2 places for towers, right here and here, which are all both really close to the walls. Or the wall, I should say. That's even assuming I expand the wall, because of the simple fact that this double wall has certainly seemingly proved itself. I need to make this right now. We were blood mooned last night, and we're being blood mooned now. From the sounds of it, it's on this side. No, it's on this side. Even worse. It's definitely not this side. They'd have been attacked by now. I was right the first time. I literally have no idea which side was attacked then. Were we even just attacked right then and there? Because it doesn't feel like it. And I definitely think that we should expand the wall. Because basically, no matter what, we're going to lose archers to the giant fisticuff person anyway. So, issue is, I don't know if it's going to be a calm night tonight, considering last night was a blood moon. Because I don't know if it was a real blood moon or one of the portal blood moons that was just a bit delayed and it never even happened. Do soldiers have better accuracy than hunters? I don't know the answer to that. Well, I don't hear any barking coming from over here, so... that means build. Build, cut, and chop. Oh, there's a wall right there. Just like there is there. Tempting. Quite tempting. Possibly a little bit too far away from the other keeps, though, is the thing. That one back there. Because in this case, all this will have is that one. Whereas this wall will have both of these keeps shooting down on it. Now, that's a bad idea to do tonight. It is literally getting dark right this second, so... I could make the boat. You know, as an emergency, just in case getaway. You know? Also, you greedy little bastards eating all the bread. That's, interesting music playing. Bards, what are you doing? Are the bards drunk? Oh, this is why it's such a defensible wall. Because of the fact that the flaming catapult thing, the catapult station, doesn't get moved. And what does that mean? Well, that means that if this wall breaks and the catapult is destroyed, you immediately just go over and tell the other one to start making the catapult and get to work. I already know this is going to be one really long episode or two moderately lengthed ones because of how long this is taking. Because this is not going to end until we are finished. Excellent, the guard keeps are complete. And now the snow begins to fall. Oh no. That means it's time for me to start giving all my money to the banker, and then for me to pick up all the money from the farmers. We do have a lot of savings, but I suppose the concern is whether we have enough. I would comment that the grass is dead, that we built wrong because the grass is dead. Then I realized, no wait, we're in the middle of winter. Of course the grass is dead. Day 32. I kind of really wish the god of building gave aid to the construction speed of these things, you know? Yes, I thought that might be the case for the farms. Once I have this other keep up and running, I believe I will be confident enough to be willing to just go straight to the end portal, basically. Especially given how pathetic everything seems to be working at the moment. Actually, ironically, I'm not even convinced that if I built the wall there, the catapult would still move forward because of the fact of there's too many things in the way. Because you can take this game as a grid-by-grid basis of what takes up an area. Oh, you guys definitely have enough time to get the tier 4 keep, the max tier keep up, don't you? Let's see. There are 3 other portals. And in all fairness, the western side still probably has a lot of money from the bunny hunting that they did before the end of the season. I don't know where you got your money from, but... Excellent. We have the advanced guard, the wall guard, and then the post-wall guard. Excellent. And we've also got spears there for when people basically eventually die. Right. Thank you for the gold. Hey, there's berries. So how far out is this portal? Relatively far out, but not so far out that it's suicide. That tree is going to be suicide for someone. That's obvious. There's also still plenty of bunnies out here. Ready to get killed. So, not sure what to make of that. Right. I send out 3 knights to the portal. Admittedly, it is quite a trek. And I would be better off trying to advance my walls, but... given the usefulness of these things... well, you guys have been collecting, somehow. I'm not sure how good it is to actually advance them. Ooh, that portal's active. It knows we're coming. I mean, once we destroy that portal, we can advance to these two, turn that into an advanced keep, which would be very nice. Heck, there's 2 walls right there, so... Excellent, and now we're going to lose a builder because they're bloody idiots. The problem is, I never know which side they're attacking from. And the fact I haven't heard barking yet is what concerns me. The dogs bark if they sense greed, but their range at detecting them is very limited. They're nowhere near as good as they were in the last game. Yep. Thought so. That worked out well. We lost all of our builders on this side, which is a tad concerning. But other than that, that went well. Let's just hope they can get that wall up and we can get some builders to go over there and get that wall repaired in time. How well are you doing at rebuilding that wall? Concerning. Would you like to leave? Get back behind the wall? I was about to say there's no barking, meaning it doesn't sound like they're here, but... You know, there's 2 items lying down over here. And... Ooh, there's a gem chest. And... There should be... 2 vagabonds right there, able to run on over and grab them. Now then. Apparently, that... whatchamacallit right there, the shrine, is basically suicide for the knights. So, we're not going to be using them. However, what I will do is grab myself out another gem, and unlock the unicorn, just for the sake of unlocking it. Don't you look nice? You're nowhere near as impressive as a giant-ass lion bird, though. Did those vagabonds make it? Oh, they did. They're still just plodding along, though. You know what I can't help but feel is worth checking? Whether this place works kind of like the other one, in that they just don't ever really get close enough for you to have to use your catapult. Because if that's the case, it means we can buy as many flame barrel rounds as we want, and they will be used solely for the blood moons. Well, given the fact I never even saw a greed, and then they stopped barking, I'm going to assume it's safe to stock up on these flame barrels. That was a lot of money. I'm not sure if that was me putting out money, or that was the interest I've earned from the amount of money I've given you. Maybe a bit of both? Either way, I think it's time to go see how far away the other portal is. What do you know? There's a berry bush right outside the door. So how far away was the next portal from the one we just saw? Not particularly far, actually. In the morning, we could easily just chop back these trees and be ready for it. You know, I have to wonder if the hermit would feel a lot safer if we encased his home in walls, you know? I mean, it's not even like he uses his home anymore, but still. In the morning, I won't just attack. No. I will tell them to cut back the trees. That is the superior option. Did the farmers actually manage to get some of those berries? Because that's impressive. They work fast. Do I even need to worry about the enemies coming for us? No. They've already stopped barking. I don't even think they made it past the advanced guard. These guys. And there's 3 of them. That is 2 walls extremely close together. But the lack of tower defense thereafter is concerning. Unlike there. But there we'll probably need to destroy the portal to get it. And yes, that is the last portal before the end. I think we can do this. We're going to free this island. I will do what my mother could not. And finish her legacy of this crowning kingdom. If I can just break these 3 trees, I think we'll be in a much better state. But I think I'll leave that until tomorrow, looking at those, at the position of the sun. It is quite a trek ways back for them anyway, these builders. You know, I've never built one of these before. Isn't this a grand teleportation device? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. You know, it really is kind of interesting being so confident in your own defenses that you can just stand outside the walls like this, you know? Kind of says something about me. That also looks very close to being full. And I'm not sure if that's because it's about to be full and thus we get a blood moon, or because it's just being full. Day 39. The moon gave off omens last night. Are we about to be attacked for another night of blood? Or is it that it's just passed? The lack of knowledge to the answer to this question concerns me. I've almost reached the point where I can just go straight to the end and destroy the greed. My knights have been with me. Well, I shouldn't say that. The knights have been with my family for a long while now. Whether they're new, whether they're old. My mother's or mine. Tonight we will see the position of the moon. And that position will tell us how well we're doing. Did I just get a teleport thing right here? Is that because I used the teleport thing? How odd. How odd. Also, I love how I can see the moon through the horn. I don't know how to feel about that. My knights are off to attack. And with their attack, I am going to head to the eastern side. Or the western side, depending on your perspective. I have now been on this island for a year. Progress has gone good. The kingdom has expanded well. And the greed are almost vanquished. There is quite obvious concern for how much longer we might have to endure. Or rather, what more we must endure. As for now, I believe just a single more blood moon is required. Because then we will have the resources capable of pushing back the greed back into their slimy hole. My knights have done it. At what cost, I do not know. I trust them. Just as they trust me to rule them. I must make the hard decisions, even if no matter what those decisions entail. I do not know the side that will be attacked, and due to the lack of the response from my hounds, I believe I have chosen poorly. How do I always... Yep, there's the moon. I have chosen poorly. This will be the last night of blood. Here they come. Well done, soldiers. Well done, men. That is the last night of blood. I have created the bomb. I have the coins required. My knights are of full health. These belonging to my mother. Wishing to uphold the duty that they did not manage to complete before. The greed are fearful. They are fearful, despicable little creatures. And they know now more than ever that they are vulnerable. Do you know what that means? It means they're scared. It means they're desperate. It means we must act fast. I know that the bomb you pull is heavy, but please, you must act fast. Day 42. Or rather, year 1, day 2. I have prepared the bomb. I am currently marching to their door to take on the role that my mother never could. If I do not make it back alive, know, my daughter, that this responsibility will now be your burden to bear. It is daybreak. It is near noon. We have arrived at the portal. Bomb in tow. It is time to free this kingdom. These lands. Everything. Once and for all. Let us go. Destroy the greed. Be careful, men. Do not act careless. They are desperate. They know they have very little going for them left. Good thinking shooting the deer, though. Excellent work, my knights. Sorry, my mother's knights. You stayed with her till the end. I apologize for thinking ill of you before. It was not your fault my mother died, but rather her own arrogance. Now we shall correct her legacy. Not one of failure, but one of progression. There it is. The core. The end. You can see the desperation in their eyes. Right, everyone. In the immortal words of my mother, run! The monarch has secured the kingdom. The people are finally freed. Yes, we killed an awful lot of greed, didn't we? I love how I spent almost as many coins. Wow. I did build a lot of defenses, didn't I? A lot of archers hired, some farmers, a lot of knights, some workers. Not many pikemen. Not many pikemen, really, in the scheme of things, really. The kingdom has been secured. My legacy, my mother's legacy, and my own, secured in history, now and forevermore. These kingdoms are now safe from these disastrous creatures. And now we get to enjoy the music that the bards tell of my story. Of my and my mother's story. The four monarchs... Oh, they're from Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, are they? Ah! I've actually got that game in my library. Should probably try playing that after Deadlands. Well, thank you for 2 crowns. Remove the crown stealer. Remove the bloody crown stealer. I don't know what to say at this point, because I always let the credits roll by, don't I? So I need to talk throughout them. I don't know why I stayed silent for a moment then. This is going to take a bit of time, isn't it? Because I don't know how long these credits are, and they might be a very long time. So my mother and I are now the true queens of this land. My mother's unfortunate demise was, well, as the knights told me, surprising. After her crown was stolen, she just shattered, until one day she walked into the forest and never came back. To think that's just a crown, something as simple as that, shatters a person that vividly. It really made me lose respect for my mother that day. But it's a case of, what is a queen without a crown? What is a queen without her people? Great things are not done by impulse, but a series of small things brought together. Vincent van Gogh. A brilliant quote. I love how I can keep playing. Why can I keep playing? I mean, I won, so I don't know what else there is to be seen. Like, that's got a dead portal, 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 and that's got a dead portal. So, yeah. Well, everyone, it looks like then, what can I say other than thank you all for joining me today. I have been your queen, Queen Elizabeth Juliet, daughter of Queen Jennifer Juliet. And we hope to see you all again next time. But we're afraid that, until then, it is time for us to bid thee all farewell, good day, and finally, good night.